What is going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media, coming at you with the 10th episode. That's a milestone right there of my show, Ballard Sports 360, covering sports all the way around as much as possible. I do apologize for being late. I was outside doing some work with my grandfather. I lost track of time, completely forgot, which I do apologize. I know y'all want to give me a bunch of hell for it, but, it is what it is. But this is episode 10. What a milestone. And we do have some great topics to talk about, such as the NBA playoffs, what's up with free agency in the NFL, and some transfer rumors. Not really rumors, but I saw something about the transfer portal as far as collegiate athletics go that I do want to get into. But before that, let's see who all's in here. What's up, Webster? Where the hell is Ballard? Is he pulling an unprofessional stunt? Yes, exactly. What's up, Michael? Lincoln Stevens. Good morning in that, though, Lou. Hope you're doing well today, sir. Hope you're having a good morning. Yes, sir. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 400, man. We're getting close. And I mentioned this on my stream last night when I did that White Sox-Cardinals game, that every time you try to reach a new milestone, it seems like it takes longer and longer, which it does. Like, I wanted to hit 100 in a year. I hit it within the first 6 months, maybe 4 months. And it was amazing. But now here I am. I've been stuck at like 370 something for the past couple of days, but it doesn't happen overnight. Just put some content out and do what I can. So, that being said, let's get into some NBA playoff talk. You like the NBA, don't you? I do. I love it. I love the playoffs. It's crazy. We're just getting started with it. And we have some games tonight. We have the Celtics and the Nets at 7:30 Eastern, and then at 10 Eastern, Lakers and the Phoenix Suns, and then at 10:30, which will be obviously on alongside the Lakers and the Suns game, we got the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Clippers. Hold on just 1 second. There, that's better. I don't know why I didn't close that door to begin with. And these are game 2 tonight. We had games last night or whatever. Brooklyn leads the series with Boston 1-0. The Phoenix Suns 1 up over the Lakers. We got game 2 of that tonight. And we got Dallas leading the series with the Clippers. So who needs these wins tonight more? Let me share a screen with you guys. Here. Let me share a screen. Who needs the wins more tonight? Seriously. That's the real question. Because when you look at this, first off, let's go back real quick to last night, where you had game 2, where Milwaukee won once again over the Heat. The series was tied last night with the Nuggets and the Trailblazers as Denver won by 19. 19 points. You see here, Jokic with 38. Damian Lillard, the losing team's highest, scored 42 points, right? But what did it ultimately come down to in a game like this? When you see that the winning team highest scorer has less points than the losing team's highest scorer, for example, right here, 38 for the winning team, as far as most points scored by one single player, compared to the losing team, who their single player, the highest any player scored had 42. It comes down to great defense. Ultimately, Denver had that advantage over the Trailblazers. Go Hawks! You got to talk about the game winner Trae Young made. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I honestly missed that. I apologize for it. I guess that was Sunday night's game. They didn't play last night. Trae Young had 32 points in that game, though. And they lead the series with New York. And, of course, we'll have game 2 of that tomorrow night, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Overall, you look at this. Let's just focus on the upcoming matchups. All of the games that are on tonight, you have the Celtics at the Nets, Lakers, Suns, Mavericks, Clippers. All of these are going to be great matchups. I think the most interesting one, in my opinion, will be the Celtics and the Nets. Right. And, of course, each of these series is only a 1-0 game, right? I mean, there hasn't been much. Want to hear from you guys in the comments who you think needs the wins more tonight, overall. And, I mean, just who needs to win? What needs to happen? And are the Lakers, who lost the other night, right? And if I recall, I think they had LeBron in this game. Are the Suns that good? Or is hype, is talk? What is happening with the Lakers right now? for them to be in the playoffs and lose the first game of a series, man, is crazy. They've been a great team this year. They've had their ups and downs. I mean, they had those few games. They had guys like Anthony Davis out. It's crazy. Michael Hogue says the Lakers need it more. Obviously, I think any team, when you look at these, okay, so game 2. Look at this. Milwaukee leads 2-0 now. So going forward, Miami would need to win game 3. You look at this one where it's tied 1-1. It's anybody. Portland needs it. Denver needs it. Somebody needs a win. Most likely Portland, considering they just lost by like 19. It's crazy. When you look at the series where we're going to have games 2 tonight, in my opinion, when there's already one win up for one team, the opponent that lost the first game needs to get a win game 2 just to have some momentum and tie it up and show that they can compete with their opponent and that they can win in these playoffs. For example, the Lakers need a win tonight. Dallas leads 1-0 in the series over the LA Clippers and Kawhi so far. Clippers need a win. The Nets lead 1-0 over the Celtics so far in this series. Celtics need a win. That's what it comes down to, I think, in my opinion. So it's very interesting. And I do agree. The Nets are so deadly that you can't go down 2-0. Boston needs a win tonight. Yeah, I agree, Lincoln. The Nets, dude, they picked up Durant, didn't they? I mean, the Nets are so high right now with how they're playing, with how dominant they've been. They're not going to slow down. So a team like the Celtics, as Lincoln is saying, needs to speed up and find a way to win tonight so they can have an advantage going forward in this series and in the playoffs. That's what I think. But we will just have to wait and see what happens tonight. You know, the Celtics were 36-36 in the regular season. They were 7th in the Eastern Conference, barely got in the playoffs there. I think they like add an extra team, an extra seed in these playoffs for some weird reason. Or no, I know what it was. Play-in games. These play-in games in the NBA, they basically added in like what the NFL has in wild card games. You put it in there and say, you know what? You didn't quite qualify for the playoffs. The hell with it. We'll give you a freaking, play-in game, and we'll give you a shot there. That's what they did. Man, the Celtics had the play-in game 118-100 over the Wizards. 7th place versus 8th place in the East. That was literally a week ago from today. This was last Tuesday night. And they won by 18 in a play-in game over the Wizards. Then, just 3 days ago, we had the game with the Nets, and the Nets just whooped up on them. So, and now we're in game 3. It'll be the second game between the Nets and the Celtics, but in the Eastern round, it'll be the third game played in the playoffs for the Eastern Conference. The Celtics are sitting there. You're down 1-0. You have a 36-36 record. It'll be a 7:30 game. Let me do this math here. Friday night. Might stream it. I don't know. And then they'll have one on Sunday with the Nets. That'll be game 4. And on game 4, if it's tied up 2-2, the Celtics got to get a win this week at least. They got to get 2 of them if they want to tie it up and push maybe a game 5, game 6 potentially as we get into the month of June, and we keep going, and they keep pushing and pushing to the end of June when we get done with the playoffs. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't really have an NBA team, honestly. I just love the NBA in general. I don't really have a team that I particularly pull for. There's more so players that I love watching. Teams like the Celtics are a great team. They obviously have great players. And you got the Mavericks. Luka Doncic is one of the younger players in the league right now who's got a lot of potential. And I think has just just a lot of potential. And I think he's got a bright future. I look for players more so. But we'll have to see. Let me know who you think's going to ultimately make the finals. And yeah, we will see. That being said, let's move on, I guess, to the next topic. What's up with NFL and free agency? Let me tell you something. Aaron Rodgers is still a Packer. Still with the Packers. I mean, this Aaron Rodgers drama is crazy. There's really not a whole lot to unpack, really. I don't think. I mean, that now there are rumors. Oh, never mind. I apologize. They're not even rumors. This is a straight fact. Melvin Ingram is visiting the Dolphins. Pass rusher, Chargers pass rusher that was really, really good. Everyone hyped up a few years ago. Everyone's like, look at Melvin Ingram on the defense. He's visiting the Dolphins. Ho. Look out, Tua. The Dolphins are building something, man. They took Jalen Waddle in the first round, paired him up with Tua. Heck yeah, let's go. Overall, as far as free agency goes, there's really just a bunch of drama. That's all it is. There's no real news. There's just rumors. There's what did Nick Saban say? It's like rat poison. You try to start crap, you stir stuff up. It's just rumors, people. This whole Rodgers, that's all everyone's focused on. That's what I'm focused on. Rodgers. We hear something new, not even something new, something every day. So and so said this, or Rodgers feels this way or that way, or what if Rodgers does leave? What if the Packers keep him? What if that? No, I don't want to hear what if. I want to hear what is. I want to hear what's going on. I mean, yeah, I get scenarios and projecting and hypothetical. I get all that. But that's literally all I see. The other day, Raiders released former pass rush for the Cowboys, who was obviously with the Raiders, David Irving, after they signed him in 2021 free agency. They just picked him up, and now he's out. He's been given plenty of opportunities. Oh, he signed back in October, I see. He signed back in October. Then they just re-signed him in February after, I guess, like franchise tagging him or whatever. Or they picked him up on a one-year deal till the end of the 2020 season. Then February came along. They re-signed him, and they just released him on Friday. Per this article at CBS, and I'm quoting this, it's been reported Irving simply wasn't a good fit in Las Vegas, per Vic Tafer, however you say it, to say this writer's name of The Athletic. He began his NFL career as an undrafted free agent of the Kansas City Chiefs. So he started with the Chiefs. Then he spent 4 years in Dallas. Then the Cowboys released him. And then right then and there, a couple months ago, the Raiders picked him up. And now he's gone. Let me just tell you that what we're seeing in the NFL, the game is changing. The game's changing. We're seeing a lot of new guys step up. And this is literally the end of a generation of the NFL. Breeze is retiring. You got guys potentially leaving a team after being there for so long. I mean, Rodgers outside of Green Bay, it's not official yet. There's still drama going on with this, right? There still is. But could anybody wrap their head around the fact that Aaron Rodgers won't be in a green uniform next year? Could anybody picture that? Oh, he could. Aaron, imagine a month from now or something finally happens where he's out of Green Bay. Just hypothetically speaking, just imagine real quick. Just imagine you hear this on your Sports Center update. Hate to interrupt the program, but we bring you to Sports Center. Breaking news that Aaron Rodgers is out of Green Bay. Okay, he's out of Green Bay. Where is he going? The Las Vegas Raiders have signed him, or Chargers, or whoever it might be. The Washington football team has signed former Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Could you imagine hearing that on your TV? Could you imagine that? It'd be crazy. Man. There's really not a whole lot of news going down with free agency. Main question is, what are the Bears going to do at quarterback? Is Fields going to start? Now, here's what I think is going to happen. Here's what I think's going to happen, people. They still got Nick Foles on contract in Chicago. I think I think you need to ease Fields into the Bears system, right? First off, they just picked up Andy Dalton. They've had Nick Foles for the past year or whatever. And now they got Fields, first-year rookie out of Ohio State. What you need to do, at some point, start Fields if you're the Bears. I think you start out with Foles, right? I don't think Andy Dalton is a franchise guy. He started out okay in Cincinnati. Then it went downhill, and it was killing the program. It was killing it. Then he was with the Cowboys behind Prescott. He was basically the water boy. Now he's in Chicago. He's not going to be the guy. He shouldn't be the guy, right? Unless he could do something this offseason and prove it to us on the field that he can play the game. He shouldn't be the guy. I think at some point Fields needs to be the guy. I don't know if you start Fields right away, though. But I could see a scenario that you start out with Nick Foles for maybe the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season, and then you say, All right, we've given this young rookie from Ohio State time. We've given him a chance. Here you go. Take the reins of this team and lead it. Lead the offense. Take us far. And I think Fields could do it. I really do. There's just it's literally just drama. That's all it is. Should we buy into it? Well, believe what don't make stuff up about free agency, okay, as far as trades and stuff go. We obviously know that. But these rumors about Aaron Rodgers, I personally still have not heard anything from Rodgers on this. We need to literally have him do a press conference, sit down, and say how he feels about the organization, about how they're treating him, how things are going in Green Bay and everything. That's just what we need. Just saying. So there's that. Next thing I wanted to talk about, folks, was college football free agency or transfer portal or whatever, however you want to call it. There's been drama. There's been tampering, as I've read. I read this article on ESPN. I kept doing my research on it. This was put out yesterday by Alex Scarborough, staff writer at ESPN. He puts out a lot of great stuff. Tampering has arrived in college football, and it looks like NBA free agency. We're screwing the system that is the transfer portal. Here's this. It was late December and not yet the end of the season. And already the Wolves were circling. And it goes on, the cheaters, frustrated assistant from a highly recruited Power 5 program. Basically this is saying that a school had a player on offense and a player on defense that were actively at the time, while they were on a team, being recruited by other programs. An SEC coach said that not only is tampering happening, but it happens most of the time. Let's see. Prominent high school coach told ESPN's Tom Van Haren he has seen it increase to the point he estimates 60% of college teams are doing that. With one player last season, I got 4 calls from 4 different conferences. They're not using him like we would use. See, I could go on in this article. Honestly, instead of just reading this, I'm just going to give you my 2 cents on what I'm seeing. It is, first off, this whole trying to buy players and recruit them to your school and bribing them has got to stop. And this whole transfer portal deal, I'm not against the transfer. It should be up to it should be up to the players where they go, right? If coaches want to try to recruit them and do what they can to get them on campus, that's fine. But the tampering, the buying players, and it said the cheating. SEC head coach, and it didn't say what coach, said that it happens most of the time. Teams trying to poach kids, a lot of shady expletive going on. I'm a little bit lost with this, but I just I don't know. I'm a little bit lost. I'll put the link to this in the chat. I got some stuff to take care of. I apologize I was late for the show and everything. What's up, Sam Bell? Go check out this article. And yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting. But anyways, that's pretty much going to do it. Not a whole lot today. Leave the transfer portal alone. Let them go where they want to go. Quit trying to bribe players and everything. And yeah, it would be interesting to see what happens in the NBA playoffs and going forward. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I got some stuff to take care of, help my grandparents out and everything. I love you guys. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep your head up. Jesus loves you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. Until then, Ballard Sports Media, checking out. Love you guys. Have a great day. And roll tide roll.